Good morning. Today we're talking about pain, the complexity of pain, how the stories we tell ourselves influence what we're actually feeling. Doesn't change tissue damage, but it does change the feeling of tissue damage. This is my window, my view, which is why it's really dark in here. Good morning. Did I get a quick breakfast first? Thanks, Sweet Pea, for breakfast. So, there are no pain receptors in your body. There's nothing in my ankle. If you watch that sprained ankle video, do it. It's a good one. There's nothing in my ankle that says you have pain. Oh, I checked the time. Sorry. We have 2 minutes. There's nothing in my ankle that said there's pain there. That's weird, right? There's no pain receptors, but I feel pain. What does that mean? What are you talking about? I gotta go.
CO bracket. Now, you want to buy 100 shares and you want to have it like bracketed by 100 share sells. So if it hits your target, you're selling 100 shares. If you hit your stop, you're selling 100 shares. So you're out of the trade completely.
All right, first session's done. Man, it's a good group of people. I like them a lot. Also learning lots of stuff. It's just fun to learn new things. I need some snacky snacks though. So we're gonna go to Target, get some snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. Snacky snacks. You can probably guess where I'm at, but if not, this will give it away. Flashback. College shirt, good style. I had great hair. We'll be back here, way too bright. We'll be back here for dinner. We'll talk about pain. I'm gonna tell you to subscribe, but then I was like, let's give you something of value first, then decide if you wanna subscribe. I'm gonna introduce this pain conversation, and it's gonna be a series, man, because pain is complex, pain is amazing, and we all gotta learn a little bit about it. Target's my favorite store. That's an alright view, Sweet Pea. I miss you. This is my favorite. Well, maybe you're thinking, he said there's no pain receptors in our body. Is he just gonna ignore that? Promise you I'm not. We're not. We're not. So there's no pain receptors in our body. There are only receptors to stimulus. What the heck's that mean, Kurt? What we call noxious stimulus, stressful stimulus. But there aren't no pain receptors. What? Painful stimulus, but no pain receptors? We'll get to it. I promise. We will get to it. We'll get to it. So I just have to say, this is like the coolest Target, or most different Target. It's like so the neighborhood market kind of Target. Pretty dope. Going to a neighborhood market. What's it called? Target. You heard of it? Oh, that went too far. My wife does like the best Target lady impression. I'm a Target. Oh, I just love Target. It's horrible.
I'm just so excited. Welcome to Target.
Naked mannequin. That's why you stay flexible, right? You saw I got Cliff Bar. Trading. Most popular here on the West Coast. 6:30, like 10. And I was like, maybe we should get some Cliff Bar so we can get like a brunch. It's gonna be my contribution, because otherwise I can't contribute much, because I am a novice. But you know, guys, it's fun to be a novice at things, because it like grows your brain. It grows the way you see the world. It grows just who you are as a person. Even if you suck at something, surround yourself with people that love and accept you regardless, and you'll get better. You'll get better. And probably, in regards to pain, like I said, you haven't learned about it yet. I'm sorry that I'm keeping it to the end of the video. I'm sorry, honestly, I am. Just you have a shot in mind. That's why doctors are such an important role in your life. If you don't feel like they have your back, you're not inherently going to trust their plan. Or you're going to be skeptical, and then you find Dr. Google and you find all these other influences that are going to speak into you, and doubt, uncertainty, FUD, they call it in the market. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt plays in your brain, and it definitely influences pain, which you'll learn about hopefully in like 30 seconds. Let's get to finally learning about pain. Thanks for coming to Target with me. I appreciate you all. A mini Target. It was so cute. It was like, I got to pick it up and put it in my pocket.
This is the one I like the volatility band. So it's got up and down, right through the bands.
I want to first say that if you've ever been told that pain is in your brain, I am sorry. Is it true? Yeah, it is true. Is it helpful? I don't think so, man. Are the intentions of whoever said that to you good? Of course. But I was literally having a conversation with a patient a couple days ago. Talitha, if you're watching this, it's a good conversation. She's literally said, yeah, someone said that to me, and it just made me feel like, oh, well, crap. What about, I can't fix myself. I can't fix my brain. And that's usually the general consensus to that conversation. There are no pain receptors, so we've covered that. There's no pain receptors. There's receptors for compression. There's receptors for pressure, which is compression. There's receptors for sharp and dull and hot and cold. Is what we call noxious stimulus. Stimuli that are foreign and uncomfortable to your brain. And when they are triggered, these receptors can be triggered, they send to your brain, hey, like something's up with pressure, something's up with sharp, something's up with dull. Is there something around? Like, I'm just sending this notification out to the brain to say, something's up. It's not saying that this hurts, it's not saying that it's painful, it's not saying that you've damaged anything, it's just saying, hey, I'm feeling a lot of pressure. Oh, wait, there's a weighted blanket on me. Hey, I'm feeling some heat. Oh, you're kind of by the fire. Hey, I'm feeling some cold. I stepped on a piece of ice. These receptors send up through your spinal cord to your brain. Your brain then decides based on the environment that it's in. Oh yeah, well I dropped an ice cube, so I just stepped on it. Let's pick it up. When you feel pain, your brain is deciding that your behavior needs to change, that something needs to change within what you're currently doing. And pain is the easiest way to change that behavior. So I'm doing a bench press and I feel shoulder pain. Does that mean that I've damaged something? Possibly. But the pain that you're feeling is not saying you damaged something. It's saying, hey, like you need to change what you're doing. We flip that script because then that gives you the understanding that even if I did damage something, there's something that I have to change with what I'm doing. So I'm doing that bench press, my shoulders rounding forward, I'm pinching, I'm compressing that subacromial space. Okay, how do I open up that subacromial space as I'm going into a bench press, as I'm going overhead? When we look at it from this manner, we get a better understanding that pain equals behavioral change. That there's no pain receptors in my body. There are receptors to be aware of foreign stimuli, unknown stimuli, uncomfortable stimuli. And our brain then decides, based on the world that it's in, the environment that it's in, does behavior need to change? If behavior needs to change, it outputs pain. So pain is not an input in your body. Pain is an output from the brain to say, that hurt, stop doing that, pay attention, change your behavior. I hope that, I'm going to stop there probably. I hope that begins to open up some more thought processes for you. So when you can think about your past experiences, and then when you have pain in the future, you can think about, okay, even if I did damage something, what was I doing that caused damage? And then that opens up this whole new world of possibilities where I don't need to ice. I don't need to heat. I don't need the medications. I don't need things that mask the pain. I need things that take away the pressure, take away the sharp, take away the dull. And how do I do that? That's basic biomechanics. There's a lot more that goes into healing, but in terms of
longevity of tissues, biomechanics. In terms of longevity of movement, biopsychosocial stuff. So biomechanics, psychosocial stuff. It's called the biopsychosocial model. How our body works, how we feel about our body, and how our body is producing itself in the world, doing things with people, the social side. I think I'm in frame. I guess I should say for part 2 that we'll start to begin to talk about is context and the expectations that our brain are already fulfilling subconsciously within that context influences the output of pain. You might understand that, and I hope you do. I really hope you do. A bit more deeper into neuroscience. But it opens up the conversation. The world that we're in influences the pain that we feel. So that if a doctor says bad things about you, if you see the image and you see bad things about you, if your friends say bad things about their journey and what their journey was like, or your journey is different than your friend's journey, all these things create a context that our brain then is making decisions upon. And again, if you understand that pain is behavioral change and we're living in a context that is disturbed and frustrated and sad and lonely, your brain's gonna be more sensitive to these stimuli. I'll leave you with this, helping you understand that people who don't experience pain unfortunately die really early because their body can't change behavior from bad behavior into good behavior. That's what pain is. Beautiful. Pain is a gift we need to appreciate. And how can we do that? Just getting a better relationship with it. I'm excited to talk to you about it. My name's Kurt. I'm a physical therapist by trade, which means that's what I do. But I'm a realist at heart, which means there's a lot more that goes into your pain than what is happening wherever you're experiencing it. And I'm going to talk to you about it. I promise you. I'm here to help you understand a little bit more about your body, be a little bit more curious, a little bit longer about your body, and I promise you, you will find the answers. Welcome to the Pain Series. See ya.